Hello everybody, this is Bryson and Zeke from the Viper Times, and today we are here to bring you the first sports podcast for the website. Today what we're going to be talking about is some sports. We're going to be going into NBA topics since there's a lot going on recently, and I just we're going to go and get straight into it. So
big trades.
Started off, big trades as he mentioned, Damian Lillard to the Bucks. Really big move. I like
it, but not really.
Yeah, we did call it a little while ago. We didn't talk too much on it, but it's interesting. Yeah, I'm very excited to see how it plays out for sure.
I feel like the Blazers got fair value, especially for this market, which kind of like froze up.
Yeah, it did. Especially with all these huge contracts.
I think the Bucks sent enough for it to be worth it for them, for sure. I mean, they didn't have to part with Brooke Lopez or Chris Middleton, just Drew Holiday, who is aging.
I was gonna say,
not really worried that much about it. I mean, they didn't send a lot of picks, and they're later, so you really don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, and I was even thinking, like, you could even consider it a steal. Like, you could consider the Bucks getting a steal.
You could say it was a steal, which oddly enough, you could say it's a steal for the Bucks, and you could still say that, especially with the inclusion
that the Blazers win
with Ayton, that the Blazers got a very good trade,
which is true.
Yeah,
and getting into the 3-team trade scenario, we talked about Bucks, we talked about Blazers, now get into the Suns.
Yeah.
The Suns, that's one of the worst trades I've ever seen.
It was really bad. I mean,
we lose our starting center who's projected
good value for Ayton at all, especially when they were like with mock drafts or like mock trades.
There was mock trades showing him like crazy stuff.
We were going to get like the 3rd pick and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly. Like just for Ayton too.
Yeah.
So, I mean, realistically,
I always felt were unrealistic. He always had like moderate value to me, but that was low value.
Yeah.
I mean, Grayson Allen is worth nearly nothing in this market.
Yeah, at this point,
is probably worth the 2nd-round pick.
I guess you could bring in the argument of Ayton's contract, but not really.
Not really, because Nurkic's contract isn't that much better.
Yeah, and especially with these contracts, like we just said, with these new contracts,
significantly lower potential than Ayton.
Oh,
so, I mean, like,
his potential's been reached at this point.
Well, yeah,
honestly.
But I mean, just like overall for this season, like, for his value.
Yeah, for sure.
He isn't touching what potential Ayton has. I mean, Ayton has all-star potential for sure, especially in a bad team.
Like I think, here's what I think. I think if Ayton stays, you got Frank Vogel on the team now who not transformed AD. AD was ridiculous on the Pelicans. I'm not going to say he was bad. He completely transformed his game, though.
Yeah, his game was...
He turned AD's game around. He made him a better player. He made that team win a championship.
More dominant. I mean, AD could put, like, insane points.
Yeah, anytime he wants. He could average 30 if he wants.
Actual team value, like, where, like, he wasn't just putting up empty stat lines and stuff.
Yeah.
He actually became important to the team. I mean...
Exactly, yeah.
If he could pick up where LeBron wasn't, if LeBron was out, he was putting up the stat lines he needed to.
Yeah, AD was
he never really did that with the Pelicans, which a part of that was the Pelicans were really bad, but...
And he was new to the league. He had to get a feel for it, and that was a good team from the start.
He was on the Pelicans for like 7 years.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he only made the playoffs once.
Yeah, it was a good start to his career.
It was the year that they had DeMarcus Cousins when he tore his Achilles.
Yeah, Boogie and AD.
That was the most insane combo for like 3 months.
Yeah.
Like,
same with Boogie and who am I thinking of? The old Boogie combo.
There wasn't really a combo.
Oh, not the combo on the Warriors.
Oh.
He was good on the Warriors.
He was okay on the Warriors.
But, honestly, I'm just sad about Ayton. I feel like his potential was crazy this
really
season.
Hoping he was going to stay and we were going to see what he could do until at least, like, trade deadline.
Yeah.
And then...
This is a crazy stretch, but I think even with Vogel and how good the Suns look like they could be this year, Ayton could have made a break for a All-NBA team. If he really played to his potential this season.
If he played to his potential, yeah.
Which I think he would have.
But I mean, his potential being first overall, how we saw him in the 2021 playoffs where he put up great stat lines.
I think he just needed the coaching and the...
Pretty much locked up AD for an entire playoff series.
He did.
He was so physical that he got hurt.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like...
Yeah, it's just disappointing it's really disappointing to see Ayton go like that, especially. Like, we wanted him to go at one point. I'm not going to lie.
I was completely on board with him leaving if he got good value for him.
Yeah, but
if we were going to get value that bad, there was no point in doing it.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
and then
if Nurkic is good, whatever, but I also didn't like that he was talking bad about KD.
Yeah,
recently.
I know.
So,
I'm not sure about that. I'm sure Katie
it was
saw
weird,
that.
especially with the owner talking about he's a better fit for chemistry and like
it's...
actual like team fit when he's really not.
I don't know why our owner is talking about chemistry when we got Grayson Allen and Nurkic.
Yeah,
That's
Grayson Allen, notorious injurer of players.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Nurkic, not very good, and
he's
talks
not
bad about the star player on Twitter
on his own team
6 months ago.
Well, now on his own team.
Yeah,
but yeah. So overall, Suns lose that trade. Blazers sit even with high ceiling for the future.
Really, well, I mean, they traded Drew Holiday, got pretty good value for him.
That too, yeah, they did. I just think the Blazers' future looks good.
They do. They look
super
really
good
solid.
young team.
I like
is
it.
A crazy addition.
They open it up for Scoot.
Yeah.
Scoot and D. Like,
oh, dude, we didn't even bring that up.
I kind of forgot about it.
Pick and roll combo is going to be different.
They could be really good.
If Ayton just set screens and let Scoot cook behind the 3-point line.
Ayton looked really good in that jersey. He looked really good.
He also looked good over the summer playing.
Yeah.
So I'm just
the Bahamas actually made me look great, and that's what had me excited.
We really just can't say it. Like, we can't stress it enough. It looked bad.
Yeah.
But
it's a bad look for the organization, to be honest. For a player to like actually look like he was going to be significantly better, and then we trade him for bad value.
I know.
And then try to write it off as he wasn't a good fit.
I know.
The team, which makes it sound like he has like extreme character issues when it was really just bad coaching.
It was Monty.
So,
like, I mean, you can argue all you want that it was Ayton. I'm never going to listen. It was
part of that
mostly Monty.
You got to realize that, yeah, it seems like the Suns kind of have like a little like dynasty or era going on, but they're really two separate eras. They're not really the same at all.
This is a new era. To
consider it, honestly. Well, right now especially.
Yeah, for sure.
But I mean, last year, not the same team.
No,
as
not at all.
Like 2021. So I mean,
no, yeah, definitely not. 2021 was a different year. As soon as
KD came in, that's really when the split happened. Chris Paul wasn't doing anything.
Yeah, that's when the Chris Paul and Ayton rumors really started to flare up. Like they were there before KD because we were talking about trading them for KD. Yeah. But after he got there,
I was on board for that. When I saw McHale was in that trade, I was disappointed.
Yeah, I know.
Honestly, trading Mikal Bridges was the biggest mistake we could have made, especially with all those picks.
The best 3-and-D player.
If we could go back, I wouldn't have done it as much as I like KD on that team. I feel like that actually significantly messed up the team's future.
Yeah.
I mean, that closed our window by like 5 years.
And I feel like we could have even
kept him.
I don't want to say throwing Chris Paul in instead, but we could have probably thrown Chris Paul and a bench player in instead. Or Ayton even, like.
Well, yeah, I'd prefer Ayton out over McHale, clearly. But, I mean, McHale's value is insane.
Yeah, it is.
Now.
It's going to be. Yeah, I was going to say, it's just going to keep on rising.
I think, like, there was, like, slight rumors about him going to the Knicks.
I did see that.
It was, like, pretty much
trying to rebuild the Villanova
that it would be, like, 4 first-round picks.
Yeah, I know.
Which was
I remember seeing
insane
that.
value. Which, I mean, now, especially with the market down, it would be closer to 3. But, I mean.
Which would have seemed crazy to us.
Which would have seemed crazy to us like a year ago, but
not even a couple months ago, because over the summer was when all those crazy trades started. Like right before summer started, if you would have told me that Mikal Bridges was worth 4 first-round picks, or like you said, like for sure, like you told me after the 2021 season, you're like, this dude's gonna get traded, and his value is 4 first-round picks. I would have said you're insane, but overall, I mean just talking about Suns NBA, it's going to be a very interesting season this year. I really do think this is the Suns' year.
I think getting back really into like the first year,
Bucks are scary, but they don't scare me honestly.
The Bucks definitely do scare me, but
they're a very scary.
We'll have to see how ball tendency
in a 7-game series, though. I'm taking the Suns, and the Celtics. Don't get me started; they're not scary.
A lot of things in the.
Oh, you want to bring up the ball dominance?
Not that, but overall, like. The Bucks bench isn't good at all. No. They're weaker than the Suns bench.
Yeah, and same with the Celtics. Like Celtics especially. Celtics bench is terrible.
I mean, they traded a lot of their like very good bench pieces that they've had. I mean, really, all they have left is like Al Horford, and Al Horford's old and not really useful.
Exactly.
So I mean,
Derek White, the GOAT.
Derek White, the GOAT.
The putback for the win king, bro.
Ball the king.
Yeah, but it is going to be a very interesting season, and we appreciate you guys for watching, and we hope to see you next time.